At that point, one side of your cable is attached and you need to attach the other end. And this end is where you will tension the cable. Generally speaking, if you bring the cable to the post and mark it anywhere between 1/8 of an inch to 1/4 of an inch past the post, this will create your cut point. The tools can be provided for you in order to install our rail system. We do ask that you purchase the tools, but we do have a tool buyback program. So if you elect to not keep the tools, you can bring the tools back and we will purchase the tools back from you. So you simply just take your cutter to your point, cut your end off, and then you'll then need to apply what we call our threaded terminal. You have about 1.5 inches of thread on the fitting, which will allow you more than enough room to tension up your cables. Put the cable fitting onto your cable and do a practice fit to make sure that you do have threaded material coming through the other side of the post. Once you're confident that you'll be able to attach a nut to this end of there in order to tension the cable, you then want to swage the fitting onto the cable. Again, the tools can be provided for you if needed, and we will buy them back if you choose to return them. At this point, you're going to swage this fitting in 3 different areas. I usually start at this end here, about 1/8 of an inch from the end. Swage it once or crimp it. I generally move it down about 1/4 of an inch and then turn the fitting about 1/3 of the way. Swage it once again, and then a third one. Now your fitting should securely be attached to your cable. Insert your fitting through the post. Make sure that your T-lock is properly placed inside the opposite end. Put your flat washer on, your tensioning nut. You'll then want to use a pair of pliers, vice grips, or another tool to hold this end stationary while you turn this end to tighten it. After your cables reach a significant amount of tension, you'll need to add your acorn nut. Sometimes it is necessary to cut off part of the thread in order for your acorn nut to go all the way on and make contact with your tensioning nut. Once you've done so, take 2 sets of wrenches or a pair of pliers and your wrench. Hold one nut, turn the other until you actually tighten the nut against the other nut, and that will lock your fitting into place.